My name is Vance Wolcott. I was born and raised in Moreno Valley, California. I lived there for 16 years. It's a small city in Southern California, close to Riverside. It's kind of a shittier city, I guess. It was all Southern California until the military. Well, I enlisted into the United States Army in 2015. So my job in the military is a parachute rigger. Pretty much packing, inspecting, maintaining all parachute equipment and items. I just wanted to do something different. I thought it'd be more fulfilling and rewarding, and I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the politics and government, but I thought maybe I can just help someone, and I thought it would be more noble. In anything I do, in any aspect of life, I'll try, and that's all I encourage the people beside me, below me, and above me to do too. We can always do more, and not just the military, but just in life, whether it's physical or mental or it's anything, honestly. I started training Jiu-Jitsu in 2009, so I think I was probably 18 years old. It's actually because of my brother. My brother is the one that got me into MMA and Jiu-Jitsu and everything. We grew up fighting each other our whole lives, so it's kind of natural. Once we moved to Chino, he started training at Gracie Barra Chino, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Told me to start training, and been training ever since. The reason why I love Jiu-Jitsu so much is anyone can do it. I was never good at sports. My dad tried so hard to force me into baseball, basketball, football, all these things, but I just sucked at it. I wasn't coordinated, I wasn't athletic, but Jiu-Jitsu was something I could do. Don't get me wrong, I was dog shit at it for the longest time. It took me 2.5 years just to get decent at it, but it just shows you with persistence, doing it over and over again every day, you can get good at it. At times you'll feel great in training. You'll be submitting everyone, sweeping everyone, just dominating, and the next day you'll be getting beat by everyone, by all levels, and it's just super humbling. I enjoyed more at a time teaching and coaching, seeing someone else succeed. It made me happier than me succeeding myself, because when I compete, whether I get first, second, or third, or don't place at all, it's all the same to me. At the end of the day, if I get a medal, step off the podium, I'll put it in my pocket, then it just goes in the box, in the closet, or under the bed. It doesn't really mean much to me. But showing someone a technique and seeing them implement that technique or hit it, get that sweep, get that submission, it's just awesome. I showed you that, and you're doing what, it's not because of me, but I don't want to take credit for that, but it's just cool, trying to build someone and seeing someone else succeed and do well. Running's like something that's like probably more toxic for me, honestly, at least a couple of years back, because I read David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me, and that kind of like got me into running. It's because it's something that I don't enjoy. It's just something easy and tangible, but it's like a difficult task. I can just put on my shoes and run anywhere, anytime. I can go as fast as I want or as long as I want. And yeah, you can make it as hard as you want. Yeah, as while my mom was first got diagnosed with cancer, she had stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So that was really hard. Then I didn't know how to really handle the situation or deal with it. So I just began running absurd amount of miles. And yeah, it was like probably darkest time of my life, honestly, like that 2020 to 2021 while she was going through cancer. Because there'd be times when I'm running and I'm not very religious or spiritual, but I would be saying it out loud while I'm running, like, please God, like, just take this away from her and somehow give it to me. Like, take all the cancer away and give it to me. And now running is just an occasional thing, like once or twice a week for 3 miles, opposed to where I was running every day for 5 miles. I was doing a half marathon every month. I was logging 100 miles a month. I think that year while my mom had cancer, I logged over 1,000 miles, which isn't a lot for like long distance runners, but is a lot for me, someone that's never really ran at all. So it's just like Jiu-Jitsu, how my brother got me into it. My brother is the one that pretty much showed me like the foundation of music that I enjoyed. Basic punk rock bands like NoFX, Operation Ivy, Misfits, and I just kind of took off with that and started going deeper and deeper to like more like hardcore punk or just hardcore power violence and metal, and then like all these different things. 31 now, and I'm still going to shows avidly, like at least 2 or 3 shows a month. And this is Carcass and Municipal Waste, GBH at the Crocodile, that was in May. Went for Tempers last year, also at the Crocodile. So this is like, I usually keep this one down here open for like what I'm like currently listening to. This is Sextile. It's like a dark wave, like electronic band. My favorite bands at the moment, it's Provoker. They just came out with a new album. So that's what like I'm currently listening to. Like all-time favorite, and one of my favorite albums that I have, just because it's a little bit more rare, is this one, Human Garbage by Dystopia. And this is I don't think the most original version, but it's original pressing. I think this is like a German issue, so that's like one of my favorite issues or copies of the album I have. Try to go to a couple festivals a year. Just like I just love the community, I love the music, I love going to a show and getting rowdy, not like crazy, just like getting in the pit, stage diving, crowd surfing. It's just, I don't know, I still feel like I'm young in that sense. So art was always a big part of my life, and just like everything else in my life that was from my brother. My brother was really good at drawing when I was a kid, and I actually been drawing more lately. Just throughout school, since first grade all the way until my senior year in high school, was drawing all the time. If there's any spare time in class, I'd flip over my paper and be drawing on the back of my test, on the back of homework or anything. And then it was probably in middle school or like early high school is when I started kind of getting into, or learned about the tattoo culture, I guess. And I never thought I'd be like covered the way I am. The first tattoo I got was my mom's name on my chest, and just kept going from there. Then I think once I went below my forearm, I was like, all right, let's keep going. Now I have whole front, whole back, filling up my legs, and it's I don't know, kind of a bittersweet relationship with tattooing, because anyone that says it doesn't hurt is full of shit. If I could go over, I probably wouldn't have any tattoos, honestly. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's one of my favorite art styles. And I'm not really sure what someone would think of me, like a stranger, or like how they perceive me. I want to be helpful. I want to be a good man. I want to be a man that my mom would be proud of. And I want to help people in need, no matter how small, like just not making any like changes around the world, just helping my community directly, or like people around me, co-workers, anyone. So just doing the things that she did, just helping others, helping the people around you. It's simple for me. It's just be nice, try to be a good person.